Hello chess lovers, Suren here, and in this video I want to share with you another brilliant attacking game. This game was played between Hungarian chess master Karoly Sterk and legendary American chess player Frank Marshall. Frank Marshall was one of the world's strongest chess players in the early part of the 20th century, and he was US chess champion from 1909 to 1936. So at the time of this game in 1912 he was US chess champion, and this game was played in Piestany, which is a town in Slovakia. In this game, Sterk was playing with white pieces and he opened up with e4. Marshall responded with e5, knight f3, knight f6. Black is responding with Petrov's defense, but with knight c3, white avoids Petrov's lines, knight c6, and we have the four knights game, bishop b5. This is the Spanish variation, bishop b4. We have the symmetrical four knights game. In here both players castled kingside d3. In here the most popular move for black is d6, but in our game we have a rare d5 continuation. Here white captured on d5, knight takes d5, e takes d5, queen takes d5, bishop c4, queen d6, c3, bishop c5, and b4. And now all the time by pushing his pawns forward with a tempo, white is managing to gain space on the queen side. This time black moves back his knight on e7, knight g5, queen g6, queen e2, bishop f5. Well, black is allowing white to win this pawn, but it's strange that Sterk didn't go for queen takes e5, instead he chose g4. But I have to tell you that instead of playing bishop f5, it was better to play queen f6, protect this pawn. But in our game we have bishop f5 and g4. White first wants to kick away the bishop and then capture on e5, but instead of touching this bishop, Marshall decided to counterattack white piece. h6 is on the board, g takes f5, knight takes f5, and king h1. This is black's prey. White is allowing black to win it, and then is placing his rook on this attacking g file. Black played g4. In here, of course, Sterk could capture on g4 straight away, but first he decided to develop his dark squared bishop with a tempo and then win this pawn, but Marshall decided to give away the exchange and stick to this pawn. He played knight h6, bishop takes f8, rook takes f8, rook g2. White is unpinning the pawn with f3 idea, rook e8, f3, queen g5, rook e1. I have to tell you that Marshall played this game really very terribly and his position is totally lost. F takes g4 is on the board, queen a3, a desperate attempt. Black is looking for a counterplay on the queen side, while white will now finish up black king. g5 is on the board, knight f5, and this time we have g6. Together with the pawn, now the bishop is putting pressure on f7. Rook e7. Of course, in here white could also capture on f7, but Karoly Sterk chose the most precise attacking move and played queen h5. This is a move which is winning faster. Here black played knight h6, both neutralized the direct mating threat and also moved away his knight, but there is no way out, and knight h6 taps into a brilliant combination. As we have reached the critical position, please pause the video and try to find white's next move. Ready? In here, Karoly Sterk played queen takes h6. Did you manage to find this brilliant queen sacrifice? Some sources claim that in here Marshall resigned. Others that this game was played up to the checkmate. So let's follow those sources and see how is white going to checkmate black king. In here we have g takes f7 double check, king h7, and another brilliant move by Karoly Sterk, f8 knight. Look at this, guys. We have a brilliant Underpromotion which leads to a checkmate. After king h8 we have a brutal checkmate on the board. Truly a spectacular knight promotion, right? A few days ago I published a game played by Svetozar Gligoric where he promoted his f-pawn to knight on f1. This time white knight appears on the board and black king is getting checkmated. As I've already mentioned in the game, Frank Marshall actually played this game terribly, and on the other hand, Karoly Sterk's attack was simply astounding. Well, in the end, as usual, let's solve a chess puzzle. Please take a look at this position and try to find the winning move for white. There is a mate in 2 and I will wait for your answer in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Here are more suggestions for you. Feel free to check them out as well. I will see you in my next video. Take care.